Hi, today we are going to learn how to miter a corner. Mitering is used for many situations. For a patch pocket, when you're binding a quilt, it's often used for homemade cloth napkins, and we are going to learn today how to miter corners for a patch pocket. So the first step is going to be to take your piece of fabric and fold down one side a half an inch. And then you're going to take the iron and you're going to press. Remember that when we're pressing, we're not necessarily moving side to side, but more up and down. Now what you're going to do is unfold that side and move to side number 2 and fold down half an inch as well. And once again, we're going to press. Now that we have pressed both sides, we're going to open up both of those hems. And now you can see that we have a crease line on this side as well as this side. What you're going to do next is take the corner of your piece of fabric and fold it down so that both of the lines match up. You can see right here, this line that we've already made the crease will match up with the crease on the same side, and it'll do the same over here. When those are matched up, you are going to fold the sides in once again, the half inch. And then we're going to press once more. Now that our corner is mitered, we are going to take a pin and pin it in place so it doesn't slip while we're sewing. When you miter a corner, it gives a nice crisp look on the outside. This is what it'll look like on the other side, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Because we're doing a patch pocket, this will all be enclosed and you won't be able to see the raw edges. If we were doing this for, say, a quilt binding, we would finish these edges, but because we aren't going to see them, we are just going to leave them raw. Alright, now we're going to move to the sewing machine. And I'm using a contrasting color for the thread just so we can see it a little bit better. But when you're sewing, you'll want to have thread that matches the fabric so it blends in better, unless of course you are wanting a contrast color. So we're going to set our make sure our stitch is set to a regular stitch and normal stitch length. And we're going to sew right on the edge, a 1/4 inch in from the edge, the creased edge. Put your needle down and begin to stitch, remembering to only do a couple, and then we're going to back stitch. You can pin this edge of the fabric down if you wish. I chose not to, but if you feel like it will help you control your stitching and it will help the fabric stay, then you are more than welcome to pin. Now when we get to the corner, we're going to remember to pivot. That means we're going to put our needle down into the fabric, lift the presser foot, and then turn the fabric. And as we approach the pin, make sure to remove it so it doesn't come in contact with the sewing machine needle, And then we will have a bent or broken pin and a bent or broken sewing machine needle. Now you can approach this slowly so you aren't going to miss it. Put the needle down into the fabric, turn it, and then set it back down. We're going to back stitch one more time. Now we have our threads. We're going to clip them close to the fabric. And now we can turn it over and see our mitered corner and our 1/4 inch seam. And I've seen people do a couple of rows of stitches on the sides. It's really up to you how you want it to look, but that is how you do a mitered corner.